Subscribers to our Best in Society program have access to super premium wines at a drastically reduced price tag. This year, the Best in Society Autumn Red is a Merlot Cabernet blend from the highly acclaimed winery Bird in Hand. Today we have Justin Nugent from that winery here to talk to us about this wonderful wine. Justin, I wanted to ask about the winemaking process. You have a very talented winemaker in Kim Milne, and there was a collaboration with Ian McKenzie from our wine panel here at the Society. So what can you tell us about the way this wine was, how it was put together? What sort of winemaking structures were in place?
Look, first is probably best to talk about the wonderful relationship we have with the Wine Society, where this wine was something we were planning 12, 18 months ago, where it's a case of having a good relationship that we can choose the right varieties that the market's looking for, as well as secure the very best parcels of fruit. And this partnership is one between Ian McKenzie and Kim Milne, who Ian was Kim's original boss. So it's nice to be reuniting a partnership, and Kim's now gone on to become Master of Wine and our chief winemaker, travelling the world, consulting globally on wine styles.
That's wonderful. So we're very, very lucky to have this wine.
Look, it is, and obviously it is this Bordeaux blend, and the idea was to create a special wine at our Bird in Hand standard that was a Merlot predominant blend.
Fantastic.
And it's come from amazing parcels of fruit. The Merlot from 2012 has already been given 95 points from James Halliday.
Oh gosh,
and
yes.
The lesser Two in the Bush Merlot Cabernet, still a wonderful wine from our Two in the Bush range, not only picked up a blue gold at the Sydney International, but was named in the top 100 wines.
That's wonderful. What does each component bring to this wine? The Merlot brings...
The Merlot gives you more of the fleshy velvet texture, a softness, but as well as a red berry with a hint of plum. The Cabernet is giving more of a firmness in the tannin.
So that adds to the structure of the...
That's right. So you talk about having a completely full and balanced wine because it's got the soft elegance of Merlot with a bit of Cabernet backbone.
Fantastic. Justin, what I'd like to do now is taste this in front of camera so our members can get an idea of what this wine actually tastes like. I want to put this in people's hand. So if you could pour the wine, and well, I'd love you to take us through the aromas and you know what we get from actually tasting it.
Well, the first thing you'll notice as it comes out is that wonderful, bright, vibrant colour.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
So this is that wonderful 2012 vintage, which we're talking early days. It sounds like it's going to be as good as the 2010. It was just one of those great, long, slow ripening vintages that finished with that burst of sunshine to get the Beaumet levels up to their perfect levels. You'll see also, even as you bring it to your nose, the aromas are starting to leap out of the glass, and classic Bordeaux blend characteristics, but just with a little more Merlot, so more of that lifted, fleshy plum coming out of the glass. And yeah, it's a wonderful blend, that Merlot and Cabernet, and in those cooler climates, it's not just fruit characteristics, but you've got some wonderful spice and other intriguing things going on.
Nice complexity on the nose, but the fruit's really evident. I can smell the fruit. And then as soon as it touches your lips, you can get a sense of the silkiness. It's a wonderfully velvet, soft wine, and look, the finish is lasting and lasting, and you've got different parts of the palate being hit by Merlot and being hit by the Cabernet, and that's the beauty of the Bordeaux blend. It's fantastic.
So it's a wonderful wine that you're going to enjoy drinking now, and the award, the Two in the Bush Merlot Cab, was a blue gold, so paired with food, so it's a wonderful food wine, but it's also delicious on its own while it's young, or putting that in the cellar like any Black Label or Reserve Bird in Hand is going to be interesting with age.
So to improve with age.
Look, it's everyone's personal preference, so it does get that wonderful intermingling of the fruit and the oak characteristics, and because we're using the finest French oak, it's a lovely, interesting spice that's coming through in terms of the oak.
Yeah, the oak's wonderful. I guess I should say something about the length. It does stay with you.
Look, it is a lasting wine, and that's, I guess, how you can tell a good wine.
Bit of a hallmark of a good wine.
Yeah, that's right. It lasts and lasts, and it's something that leaves a lasting impression. And certainly, ever since we've had Kim Milne as our chief winemaker, having that master of wine experience and training has just meant that all of our wines are not just beautifully crafted, but they're getting wonderful results at the international awards.
It's wonderful. Well, thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure. We hope to see you and some of your members at the Cellar Door soon.
Thanks. Cheers. If you'd like to join the Best in Society program, become a subscriber and receive this wine at just $21.99, call 1300 723 723 and speak with a friendly wine advisor.